Hey, what's up, everyone? It's GleeCon, and I am here again, bringing you another episode of Ye Old Lore of Warcraft, the show that tries to do everything, discuss everything, review everything, view everything, and play everything. We're in the middle of a World of Warcraft Classic era playthrough, completionist style. We are in, we just started the Hinterlands last episode as a Horde character. We had already completed his alliance, so stay a while and listen as we keep doing that. It's a little bit of grindy because last time we picked up a lot of quests. Our quest log's basically full. We did some fishing and we started the grinding of leatherworking. Because we're in the middle of our leatherworking quest here, if you look at Questy at the tip top, the wild leather whatever, we need 2 turtle scale helms and 2 turtle scale bracers. So in total, those bracers are going to cost 24 turtle scales. We have 33, and the helms are going to cost another 24 each. So we have 33 of 72, and there's just no way around it. We have to grind that out. So we also did complete Lard's lunch up here. So we can slowly make our way back down the coast, and that's what we'll do. And then we'll turn in a couple quests, because we also completed Gammerita, and of course the turtles themselves we completed. Kind of on the fence. These guys, when we pop from 1 to 1 to 1, not sure. Maybe we'll go at least offense with this Grace of Air totem. I'm just not sure how I want to play it, because what costs the cheapest? That's 116, 120 for stone skin. The mana doesn't really pay for itself if you're on the move. 109 for some damage there. If you, it's 250 if you hit him with a shock. That's about 300, 345 if you hit him. See, by just slow playing it like this, and I let my lightning shield wear off, we get all of our life down, but our mana is full. And that's even with this Grace of Air totem. Okay? But that was with only recasting Lightning Shield once. So, I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, what if we go and go after it and we drop the Stone Skin totem? I feel like I could at least drop a couple totems. Now we got some good hits on that one. Okay, if I drop 2 totems, and then I could at least try to pull a couple. Maybe that's the play here. The Lightning Shield is nice, but I feel like I'm only gonna up that one. We got Rugged Leather. So far we haven't gotten any turtle scales yet. So if we kind of kite these guys back over to where we're in the vicinity of our totems. And as long as I'm above, say, half mana, I can keep the shields going. I mean, it's not the worst plan. It's kind of like a compromise plan. That's a good couple hits in a row. It does, that Grace of Air does help me get those crits more. Okay, so far 3 turtles, no scales. They can drop a couple scales. I think on average it's probably like 1.5. I think I did the math before. 1.5 turtles gets a scale. Average the math out. So not like amazing. There we go, we're in range now. I don't know how I feel about that math. Right now we're at over 3. And sometimes you can get lucky and get some free real estate from other people doing this quest. It's like when you want other people around, they're never there. And then when you're farming something you want, then of course they're there. Okay, this is our 4th turtle. And nothing. So we're 0 for 4. A couple more turtles right here out in the ocean. So I'll go. I guess if I'm going to do it this way, I could. I mean, mana's been okay. I feel like this strategy is working out okay. I'm doing a little bit more damage with the totem, and I'm having a little bit more defense. I could switch over to the Strength of Earth if I wanted to increase 41 extra strength, which increases attack power. I think it's like 1 strength is 2 attack power. At least that's how it is for like warriors. I would imagine it's probably pretty much the same. My attack power is 334. I could easily pop that out and do the math. Alright, so dang, we are doing horrible on our turtle shells today. Horrible. Yeah, I saw one out here. Yeah, there we go. This guy is... he needs to be... I'm not swimming out that far, so... in lieu of another lightning shield, I'll hit him with that. I think we can go one more, but yeah, so... I think we're 5 turtles in with no... thing? I'm about to run out of... whatchamacallit. Wind Fury weapon. Okay, reapplied that. Yeah, that flame shock with the 300 damage, the lightning ball is 450, so secondary lightning ball is better than a flame shock. I don't know what's going on, like it's acting like my wind, it says I have wind free. There we go. I guess it didn't want to refresh it in the middle of a fight. Okay, my totems just dropped off. I saw one turtle down there, but I want to move a little bit further down the coast here. There's a turtle in the water. Also, the drop rate's terrible. I don't know what's going on. We've got no turtle shells. Okay, I guess I'll just shoot this guy. No totems. We'll start working down the coast. There's another one out there. Saltwater Snapjaws. I think that's what they're all called. Now, Gammerita, I think, gave us 3 shells, but she is a much trickier fight. Like, she actually was hard. I think she's 49 and we're 50. Alright, so we're back where we started this episode. When I kite like that, it actually kind of works out good. I don't know why. We have another one. Another no. That's 6 or 7 in a row. I don't know that I've ever had this bad RNG. I don't know what it is, but the like slowly backpedaling seems to be helping. I don't know why. I don't know what the story is there. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's all psychological. Yeah, it doesn't. Now I disagree. They ain't doing anything. Come on. Jeez, I don't know what the story is there. I'm having to go full lightning on these fools. Come on. Okay, so that was... It's like, hey, I think it's working really good doing it this way. And then, worst ever. Wasted all my mana. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to set up shop here. And yet another one without turtles. I don't know how all these turtles do not have scales. Kind of seems a little whack. I mean, the XP is good at least. And we're down to just needing 10 levels. We're level 50, that's pretty awesome. Come on. There we go. And we're rejuvenating our mana okay, but then we're taking so many hits that... Can we get one this time? Finally got our first single turtle scale. Jeez Louise. That's just embarrassing. Alright, let's try to bring this turtle over. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what the what the math says, because I'm such a hybrid character, I gotta treat myself when I'm doing PvE like I was an enhanced shaman, and most of my talents have currently gone there, but then I've tapered off. I'm not getting a lot of the really cool. I don't even know if you had stayed pure enhancement, what else could I have? Okay, I wouldn't want to have this one to block with shields. That's like if you wanted to be a tank. And that's phased out. So, no to that one. Okay, we got 2 turtle scales, we're up to 3. So maybe the RNG will fold back around the other side now. Now, lightning shield could be higher. Okay, so let's say you go in full enhance. Okay, I could increase the damage of my lightning shield. I could increase the amount of damage reduction by my stone skin, which is pretty nice. I could increase my dodge chance. That's more tanky. Same thing with the toughness. See, they have these tank stats. Elemental weapons. I mean, that's more tank because rock biter weapon. Oh, but you could increase your wind fury weapon effect. Okay, so that's actually maybe decent. Parry. Oh, that just gives you the chance to parry, because you don't normally have that. Oh, jeez. Okay, no turtle. Weapon mastery. Increase the damage dealt with weapons. And then followed by a storm strike. Okay, gives you an extra attack. 20-second cooldown. And the next 2 sources of nature damage. So, I'm guessing, like... your elemental shield or whatever. So... But also, you basically hit twice. It's kind of neat. So, it would make you into a melee powerhouse, basically. So... I think you get 51 total points. There we go. We got 2 more scales. We were up to 38 of the 72 needed. Oh yeah. So... If I went all offense, no defense, you get 3 more points for the lightning shield. That would bring me to 25. The extra elemental for the wind fury. That could bring me to 28. That would bring me to 33. There we go. We got 2 more turtle skills. 34. So 34 would be no defense at all. So you would still have 17 points of... 17 points of... Now then, if you're like, well, let me just get some basic quality of life defense added on there. Well, that would bring you to 15 points. That could bring you to 10 points. That'd bring you to 5. That'd bring you to 4 points. So you could spend the whole time, and then you just could get rid of, not care about stone shield specialization. So you could never fully max it out anyway. Just go to shield. Okay. We did get a turtle scale. That's good. We're up to 41. Alright, we are full. I can't open this lockbox, but it's time. It is time to go work our way over there. Now, I think we turn that in Fairless when we do go on this. We can make 1 helm. We have the leather. I think you only need 44, so we're good on that. I'm going to go turn these quests in now. And it looked like we did nothing on the spreadsheet on my post yesterday. Because the only quest we covered was the Ripple recovery. But it was because we spent so much time sort of just running around. Also, I could not find a trade vendor here. I guess there isn't one. There's a reagent vendor. Okay, this guy is a repair dude. You only get 7 for a stack of that. 45 for the speckled shell. So that's good. The zesty clam is not good. We got a lot of turtle tails. I don't think the turtle meat is worth it. Yeah, we could sell that too. But if you're having trouble getting turtle meat, obviously, zesty clam is also trash. We did get 1 thick hide in all of that. Yeah, and I don't have... Oh, you know what? Let me buy that back, because perhaps we can get people to open up that lockbox for us later, because there's... I opened up with our blacksmith. There's good stuff inside there, so maybe I got to be a little bit more discerning and not just sell those things. They're worth keeping to open up. All right, let's turn in Lard's Lost Lunch. Lard rubs his enormous belly. Lord's so hungry. Lard takes the huge haunch of meat from you and stuffs it in his face. This is the spot. Thanks, little one. Lard make you special picnic basket for help, Lard. A gold and a picnic basket. A picnic basket? Wow. Okay, so some bread. Okay, so a pretty decent helmet. 214. Mine's 10 stam, 10 strength. This is better. 12 stam, 13 strength. Okay. It looks a little different. It's more crowny. It's a circlet as opposed to a headguard. And a two-handed axe, 35-6. Okay, so mine's way, way worse. Because, yeah, this extra damage plus, yeah, that rock pounder is just too good with a 2% crit chance. Nope. But agility strength, that's pretty nice. I'm not going to save it, but I can see how that would be appealing. That's pretty good two-hander, especially if you're kind of lower level. All right, so we just did Lard's Lost Lunch. Lard lost his lunch. Finally completed a quest. So now we can go over to... Oops. The Hinterlands. Lard lost his lunch. Way down there. Bam. Okay, and over here we can turn in 2 more. Snapjaws Mon and Gammerita Mon. That's a pretty good upgrade there. Oh man, I can't take you enough. Hopefully this here fishing pole will be reward enough for the job. It actually is pretty stinking good. That Nat Pagel Extreme Angler, pretty awesome. Okay, so we just finished Snapjaws Mon. One unique thing about the Hinterlands, this is a zone where there's almost no neutral quests. Did you get it yet? Man, this is fantastic. With my best lure and the Snapjaw population down, the fish would pile up. All we get is some gold for that. Okay. So that one we got Gammerita, but you got like nothing for that. So the Snapjaws Mon was actually better. Dang it, I hate when I do that. Oh, man. Little hand-eye coordination's not at 100% today. Okay. And let's sell this stuff. I'm not going to worry about vendoring it. I mean, I got over 2 gold just for vendoring it, so not gonna fight to get more than that. BT dubs were at 90. We are at 50, and we have the 90 that we need. So we could afford a mount if we wanted to. So that is something to think about. Maybe when we finish this zone. Or I could wait till 52, but I think we're pretty much there. Alright, so now this just comes down to, hey, let's start getting the rest of these turtle shells. I think I'm at 40, right? 41. And I need 72. And this is our life. Ladies and gents, what are we at with record time? So with 20 minutes to go, let's see how long this takes us. And then the quests will be whatever. If it wasn't for this, honestly, we would have... I'd say this is a zone we could finish in 3 episodes too, but this is just that point of the game where, for both of our characters, we're spending time leveling up our professions. And doing the profession quests, really. Oh, you know, and I don't have the wild vine. We do need wild vine. So that's... We'll have to do the quest in the zone before we even worry about flying out there. Because the trolls do drop wild vine here too. And then after this, I don't know. I guess we fight trolls in Tanaris. I don't know if the Zul Grub trolls drop it. Rugged leather. Nothing good. Come on, turtle. I like how they like stretch their neck and sun themselves. Okie dokie, man. Okay, so after this, we'll move our totems up to the next one. Yeah, so, you know, basically, I gotta stop saying I'm gonna make an episode blah blah blah. I gotta just stop doing that because life happens, and then especially it just when you think about it. Okay, each one of these episodes takes 1.5 to 2.5 hours, right? So you think about the amount of time, and plus there's prep work. Most of my game time goes into prep work for this. I might play a little bit here and there, but then you start thinking, like last night I played some with my wife of our anniversary characters. So, but I did end my night with a couple hours playing with her. And then I played throughout the day. I did probably 5 or so quests, which the deeper you get, 5 quests takes time. And then, I play little, like, I've been very slowly for, man, a while now. A year, probably close to it. Yeah, I think it's probably been close to a year. I've been working on Tears of the Kingdom. So I play a little bit of that. I did there's this tournament, a Coliseum you can do in the depths. Finally got a turtle scale. Oh, and a second iridescent pearl. Those iridescent pearls, that's no joke. They're worth really... They cost a lot. So they're pretty good. The black pearls, those are not that expensive. You need both. But as you saw when we were building different things for our blacksmith, we used a lot of black pearls. But yeah, so I'm like, it gets to be the end of the night. It's like, what will happen to my life really if I do another hour and a half or whatever? Now again, if this was my primary, if I could devote more time to this, that'd be great. But today you're getting an early record. That's the good thing about there being a holiday, guaranteed. We'll get this recorded. I'm going to try to do better this week. I really am going to try to do better about. But that's it. And you know, famous last words, especially for me. I'll say some junk like that, and then less videos than ever. But we'll see. I think it should go okay. I don't know. My totem's expired. All right. Time to get to another spot. And my Wind Fury weapon's about to expire right now. So I've been doing, I don't know, there's just some quests that are like, when you play Anniversary, there's differences. First of all, I'm still kind of smarting a little bit about that Valentine's Day quest, just unceremoniously ending so early. Oh. So there's that. Also, like, there are just certain quests that are not around. Like, it seems like on Era, there are these PvP battleground quests that appear, but they're not on Anniversary. Like, if you look at, like, let's just look at, like, a capital city. Oh, they're not even there. Oh, right there. Okay. Conquering Arathi Basin. For instance, all of those. Oh, those quests, I went to do one, actually. I was going to do a little PvP yesterday. And there was not any on an Anniversary. I did not see him at all. So, I don't know what the story is. I think I can continue to fight here with that. I think this helped me out. It's kind of weird because 8 mana every 2 seconds, that's 4 mana per second, so 240 total mana and it costs 60. So you would think, hypothetically, it's going to be a positive sum. But you'd need 8 sets of 2, so you'd need... What is it, every 2 seconds? Yeah. So you need 16 seconds to pass before... Oh, what is that? Oh, leather. 21 spirit leather. I have been planning on trying to save some healing gear when I get plus healing. I haven't really had the chance to do a lot. I'm still low. I think we just hit level 14 maybe with my my paladin healer experiment here. Oh, those wore off. Let me move. So I haven't really got a chance to dig too deep into that project yet. Because my wife and I only play like once a week. And then with my other project, the one I've talked about with my hunter, the one on Anniversary, that one's going pretty well. I'm pretty much done with the level 19 quests. So I've done every quest in the game up through level 19. I found some interesting things. The only dungeon that I've ran is Ragefire Chasm. Because Wailing Caverns, you can get away with doing all of the lower level quests without ever going into the dungeon. So I've done a lot of exterior of Wailing Caverns, and there are no quests tied into Dead Mines, so while I could run Dead Mines, I don't really care. I do like that there's this looking for group system. That's pretty cool. I should try it. When I might try Dead Mines at some point. Just try to run it once for fun. Because it is a fun dungeon. I do like it. And there's really good gear. As far as early dungeons go, that's one of the best ones. A lot of bosses, a lot of opportunities for gear. Yeah, the other reason why I'm not even really looking at that is because it's leather. What the heck? We've been having the worst. I think we have a total of 43. I don't even know what we started with today, but it feels like we are having really bad RNG on the whole. I'm gonna eat something, I think. Yeah, we've been having really bad RNG on this front today. Alright. Yep, another bad one. I don't know why it's so bad for us today. Alright, let's eat this cooked glossy mite fish. I'm not going to use mana. Legs, chest, hands or feet. Hands, legs, feet. That's actually better than what we have. Chest. Oh yeah, I could improve those, but I guess I'm... just like that. That's a pretty good one. Alright. I moved a little bit. Alright, we continue on. 72. We have 43 of 72. We will get there, so help us. Will it? I just hope it doesn't take us the whole stinking episode. I mean, we could take some breaks, too. We can go do a couple other things and then come back if we wanted to. Yeah, I guess we will today. Not right this second, but it seems like because 24, yeah. So at least maybe if we get to 48, that's jeez. I don't know why these turtles. This is significantly worse drop rate than we've had on any other day. So I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it. Did I say we were at 43? Yeah, yikes. If I see a rogue, I'm gonna ask him if they can open my lockbox for me. I don't want a tip though. I mean, we're saving up for gold. This is right around where I was doing these quests with my mage without a mount. It's kind of silly that we don't have a mount, but we've just been surviving with Ghost Wolf form, which is better than nothing. I thought I saw somewhere that there's like a mount you can buy in the shop now for like real money, but I wonder if that's anniversary servers only. But I could absolutely see that being tempting. Oh my gosh, what is up with these turtle scales? And these are like the best spot in the game to get them too. So it's not even like, well, if we just did a little more. No, this is where you would go to farm them. They're just... I mean, I guess the good thing is the XP is good. We are grinding. This is going to make up for the fact that we will not spend so much time grinding the Quel'Danil Lodge. There's just a lot of grinding quests out here. This is a zone to spend a lot of time in. And we're making good money. Oh, rugged leather. Come on, mate. Alright, I'm gonna go like in between these. I'll freaking kill Gammerita at this point if I can get three. If I can get three turtle shells, heck, she'll be worth killing just for that. Come on. I mean, that's nice. See, when you get a couple crits in a row, it's pretty... The damage can spike quite nicely. But those clams are annoying. It's just not... There we go. We got 2 shells that time. Up to 45. I want to be at least 48. And then we can... I kind of just want to have it all done, though. Ugh. I think it might be better. I was going to not build the gear, but it's actually going to be less bag space to just build the gear needed. So, but there's no trade thing there. So, you know what? Just thick leather. Of course. Alrighty. Bop, bop, bop. Here we go. This is a nice pack of 4 turtles. Okay. So it's President's Day. That's why I have the day off. I think there will be, yeah, after this week, that means is a nice 4-day week at work. That's always nice. Then I'll have 3 weeks in a row, and then I will get a week off of work. So I will get a spring break of sorts. So that will be nice before I enter really a marathon stretch where I have like, there we go. Got another couple of turtle shells up to 47. Where we have another, like, I'll have like 2 months of nothing special, no breaks, no time off, nothing at all. And I probably won't take any. And then I will be going in the very first week of like June. You guys will not see me for a while because I will be taking a trip. That was a little dangerous. I wasted a little mana just to feel safer. There you go. 2 more shells. Up to 49. I mean scales. So I have a buddy of mine. He's a former co-worker and cool dude that he's young, a lot younger than me. He's probably 15 years younger than me. But he when we worked together a few years back, and we only worked together for a couple years, but he was new, he had just moved from out of state, so he didn't know a lot of people, and I really just kind of, you know, opened up my house and opened up my, you know, made myself available to him, both learning the ropes of a new profession as a young guy and just, you know, reaching out. And during that process on one of these dating apps, there you go, we're at 50 now. He ended up meeting the woman that in the course of time he got engaged to, and now they are engaged to be married, and they have a wedding planned. So it's going to be in upstate New York, but my wife and I, when we had our honeymoon when we were young, we thought it would be cool to do a New York City Big Apple. Like, if it was me today, I don't know that I would pick that. But because of that, there's some nostalgia. And also, I've got some friends that live in New York City. So while we're up in upstate New York, we're going to make a detour and go to the city. Okay, we're at 51 out of 72. And then make a little trip out of it. Go see, you know, go to Niagara Falls, and my wife has been really practicing French a lot. I speak Spanish. I don't know, fluently is pretty tough, but a lot of times people are like, yeah, I speak Spanish, and they say, like, they speak vacation Spanish. I would say I'm better than that. I was talking to someone the other day, and I started to say, like, you know, I speak enough Spanish to that. Let's see, this is male with 20.171. That is great. 9 strength, 9 intellect to 10 agility. I love that. That's better. Now we have male gloves too. I love this. And now we can use one of our thick armor kits. So we're going over, that's over 100 points of armor plus that. That's great. That is a nice upgrade. So now the only, we still need a male belt, male pants. Those trip runner dungarees are just so good. That's it. Belt and pants are the only male we still need. But anyway, so we originally were like, hey, let's use Duolingo or something, and you can start learning it, and we'll practice it together. It'll give us a common language, blah, 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 blah. We can just, whatever, talk crap about the kids or whatever. There's Gammerita coming up. Well, when she was in high school, she never even took Spanish or anything like that, so she was behind the 8 ball, so to speak, and it was very discouraging for her. She just wasn't really into it. So then she was like, she did like the language concept, and there you go, 2 more scales, 53. So we're down to needing less than 20. So anyway, she started practicing her French, and she's been practicing for like 2 years now. That's not nothing. So I kind of wanted to encourage that. But yeah, like I would say, when I was talking to someone about it the other day, and I was like, yeah, I think I speak enough Spanish, and they like finished my sentence, and they were gonna say like, oh, like you could go on vacation and get what you need or whatever, like survive. And I was like, no, I was gonna say I could do whatever I wanted. Like I might not know every single vocabulary word, but if you drop me in a country where no one spoke any English, only Spanish was spoken, I would be fine. I could accomplish whatever I needed. I could go get a job. I could do whatever. I mean, I would make terrible grammatical mistakes a lot, and I would need a lot of help, and I'm sure I would improve my speaking by being immersed in it like that. But anybody that pretty much anybody anywhere, but especially if you live along the coasts or the southern United States, you are going to encounter people that speak Spanish as their main language all the time. I do every day at work. And it puts me in the situation where to do my job, I speak Spanish. Like I'll go have a conversation with a concerned citizen or whatever, or I have to make a phone call and the person on the other end doesn't speak English. And I have a translating service that they use, but if it's Spanish, I'll call first without it, and I'll give the person the opportunity. I'll say, look, I know, my Spanish isn't perfect, but so if you want, I will call you right back using the translation service, or we can continue the conversation. And I haven't had anybody tell me to call back with the translation service, so. We're at 56 scales. Sometimes I've thought about joining I'm going to kill Gammerita too, because she's going to give us a clutch. Thought about joining a guild, because you see these guilds sometimes that are like Spanish-speaking guilds. Thought about joining one of those. I'm like, that might help my Spanish. Anyhow, so thought about going over into taking a jaunt into Canada when her and I go, and letting her at least have a day or two where she can practice her French, or at least listen to it. I don't speak it. I've taken a few, little Duolingo lessons. Gammerita just does not want to fight us. She's going further and further away every time. Like, she's gonna run out of coast. Gonna have to turn around. But she's not. So anyway, at the beginning of June, we will be in that situation. Now she's turned around, so I think as soon as I finish killing this dude, I'm gonna buff up. I'm a little scared here. Because now she might come to try to fight me, not on my terms. And she's hostile, unlike these other turkeys.
I can't loot that.
Okay. Let's see what happens. I'm going to eat one of these other glossy mitefish. Now I have the buff. That'll help some. Luckily, she kind of moved around. It's pretty nice. I do need to add on my lightning shield. Look at that dwarf priest just walking around in my house. Mood at me, you racist. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Alright, let's see how it goes. Last time this did not go well. Okay, I just stunned just to get it on the timeline. Okay. Just checking it out. Okay. We've got it halfway down. Oh, there you go. They're coming to help the situation. Everyone's just coming now and helping. Alright, I'll let them get it. So a party of Alliance just came and got 1,000 XP for killing Gammerita. Alright, so those people that bowed, and I got no turtle scales. The whole point of that was the turtle scales, and I got none. So, that's lame. Last time we got 3 out of it. What are we sitting at? 56. So we need 16 more turtle scales. Alright, I'm gonna start working my way. Oh, that was a nice hit. Boom, boom, boom. When it hits like all of those Wind Fury things with a couple crits in a row, that was almost like 1,000 damage. Off that one little hit. No turtle scale off of that. And then, yeah, so then after that, I have that couple months of the year where actually I don't know what's going to happen this year. I truly don't. Normally I get a chance to work from home in the slow part of the year. But I really don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to have my eyes and ears open. A big part of my son has my job that I currently work at is like really close to my kids' school as they were growing up, at least one or some of them. But my my youngest is now the last one coming up through the system, and he'll be moving to high school. And so that's kind of at a different part of town. So there we go. We got one. We're down to needing 15 scales. So that advantage kind of goes away after when he starts school next year. So that was a major perk, just how convenient it is for my wife and I. So we'll have to, because I'm either going to have to, yeah, like, I don't know. There's no, like, extended day for high school kids because he'll be starting high school. So either he's going to have to start riding the bus, my wife's going to have to start taking him, or I'm going to have to change my job. And considering the nature of how it's been, that's on the table. All right, 58. We're at 14. So I don't know. We're just going to see how life plays out. Last year I did have a lot of promotion opportunities. I just failed. I didn't get any of them. I think I had 4 different. I was brought in for interviews for 4 different promotions, and yeah, it just didn't work out. I didn't get them. So maybe this year will be different if I get close to as many options. I don't expect anything to happen at my current spot. Like, you never know. Could. Nothing would surprise me. There's also always other places. Oh, there's a human paladin who... That's the group that was just with me, and they've got themselves flagged for PvP all of a sudden. I'm not going to go fight them when they just... 1, they just helped me before, and 2, they are 3v1, so that would be a suicide mission. But whatever. See, killing these turtles for so long, it just kind of stops. Today, I actually, I don't know if it's going to happen. It's probably not going to happen today. If I'm being, let me just try to always skew in the side of the conservative. Maybe that'll help me be more accurate. My guess would be I make no other videos today. Then tomorrow, probably try to make a shorty. So that would be able to have us finish up the Burdens of Shao-Hao. That'd be nice. Then Wednesday, I could try, and depends on time, but I'm 1 episode away from finishing off, what's it called? The Altair's Chronicles. So I'd like to finish that this week. Come on, this is dangerous stitch here. Woo. Running out of bag space too. We're gonna have to sell. Did get a turtle scale. So we're at 59. We need 13. Oh, they're getting those. They're getting those little poopy poppy velos port. 13 turtle scales. What a rush. And then, yeah, so I think maybe I take a day off one day. I'm not sure. But by Friday at the end of the week, oh man, there we go. Okay. Yeah, up to 60 scales. Now it's going to be another bag space needed for scales. Drag this guy back because I'm out of my totem range. Man, it's getting a little low. The one good thing is, I guess the way we've been doing it is I have been able to generally keep with this strategy. We've had very little downtime. Last episode I just kept having to reapply, like, use... Actually, I see a turtle down there. I'm going to try to pull one more into this spot. these guys doing? They must have got too close to Ravon Tusk Village when they're hunting these poopy poppy ports. That flagged them for... Okay, I guess I'll toss this one turtle meat, and then we gotta go sell. Okay, we did get a turtle scale. Alright, I'll go sell. Okay, so we're up to 61. We need 11 more turtle scales. And I don't know why there's no... Let's look at... Is there a classic Ravon Tusk Village? Classic Ravon Tusk trade goods? Trade goods. The Hinterlands. I don't stinking know. I'm not seeing any. I don't think there are, to be honest.
What are you looking for?
Okay, boom, boom, boom. Some of those things I've been sitting on forever. I mean, I could get rid of one stack. Let's see, that's the ammunition vendor. He's not really there. Alright. Okay. I don't see any. So you can look at NPCs that are neutral or positive to the Horde. Stable in cooking, ammunition, smith. Yeah, that's it. There's no... There isn't one. That's dumb. Okay, so... I don't know why these guys are fighting them. Because unless they're here for snacks. I don't even know what I'm saying. Unless they're here for turtle scales. Of which we need 11. Alright, so let's see. We're close to the final countdown here. Oh, you know what? I could build one thing because I have that stupid single thread. I think it would behoove me to make one. There, he's shooting with a wand for whatever reason. I mean, I'm not going to complain. Maybe he's just leveling up his wand skill. I got a thick hide. It's not the worst thing. I hear this rogue. I see the rogue. He's got a little squirrel, or maybe even a mechanical squirrel. I don't know. That one got pulled. Alright, mana down. Okay, I'll move on over there. Dang it, I don't care about your big mouth clam. Okay, we got one turtle scale. We're down to needing 10. Let's go, turtles. Let's go. And then who the stink knows? Go up here a little bit. Because it looks like there's at least 4 turtles we could... 4 to 5 we can easily pull. 10 scales to go, guys. But look at our... We only need 13,700. We probably have a ton of rested XP. Probably what's major thing helping us. What is our next... I think, yeah, we're going to wrap up Title Mastery on the next one, which will then allow us to open up Nature's Swiftness and then come back with Healing Focus for the other 4 levels. Mm-hmm. Which would then open up purification. So, yeah, and then we're just going to take purification as far as we can. I don't think we can max it out. Yes, we got another scale. 9 to go. Okay, continue to fight in this area. It's a good thing these turtles do not care about defending each other at all. I bet you guys were like really excited if you had known. Oh, we're about to be signed up for an hour of grinding turtle scales. Yikes! Well, this is the World of Warcraft Classic experience, and we are doing the entire thing together, for better or for worse. Down to 8 scales needed. Come on. Daddy needs a new turtle scale. Or mommy. Okay. And bam. Oh, we got a couple good hits on that. On that fool. We did not get a turtle scale on that one. Still need 8. You little jerk. Okay, there we go. We got Wind Fury going. This was a good little spot, though. There was, like I said, 5 or 6. Even though 5 or 6 led to nothing. Yeah, so this whole turtling is essentially a whole extra episode for us. Because of how long it took, how many we needed. And we still have to go out and find Wildvine. There we go, we got 2. Okay, so we're down to needing 6 turtle scales. Come on, turtle scales. We need 6. We can do it! Chop off those turtle scales. Yeah, and there's a lot of games on the horizon, and also games that I just have that I haven't played that I really wish I could. I just don't. Honestly, I spend most of my time on this game, and I don't know. I mean, it's a great game. I don't know that that's going to change, because even I have some plans for retail, and I don't know if I'm going to. Because the only thing that would make it change would be like, there we go, we're down to needing 5 skills. Would be if once we switch over to Burning Crusade, if it becomes Burning Crusade retail, do we do anything? Like, do I do any prep work behind the scenes, or do I just let it ride out completely, just go into the experience raw based on my previous playing of the game, which is a maybe? I don't know, because we're still a little too far out for me to begin anticipatorily setting all that up. I'm a little bit more, we're a little bit more than a quarter of the game to go. And that's not even really counting raiding and stuff like that. Which I do plan on doing. I have had people ask me if I'm going to do that. So, in the comments. So I do think that that's on the mind of some. I also have had people previously in the comments mention how it's really, if it's available for us to play Burning Crusade. This is how old this show is. When we started this, I believe Burning Crusade Classic was a thing when we first started our... I don't know, maybe that's not true, because Wrath of the Lich King Classic... Oh, no, it wasn't. Wrath of the Lich King. Burning Crusade Classic was already over. The Wrath was out there, and I felt like, okay, that exists. But now that there is no Burning Crusade or Wrath Classic, it kind of ties our hands a little bit. Because who cares? Once Cataclysm hits, you have no access to these quests anymore outside of Era. Okay, we just got 2 more scales. We need 3 scales, and we're stinking done. Come on. 3 scales. Yeah, and there's just... The problem that I see is, like... I need to be able to let somebody... We just need to run each raid and each thing once, but can you even get a raid spot if you're not... You know, best in slot, totally bedecked in great gear? I don't know. And that's the problem. Is if we don't have the gear, can we get into, say, endgame Nax? Because the Nax changed with one of the expansions. I don't remember which one. Nax changed. So you really, to experience it in its classic era glory, you gotta do it now. But if I can't, like, I can get into Molten Core, like, I can get into these other things if I'm not amazingly... And I will put the grind time in if that's what it takes. I'll put that side grind in. Especially if retail becomes what we're doing on this show, then my side work can be just building up to that. We're already going to have some stuff that's just ridiculous because of... Actually, you know what? I can eat another one of these glossy whitefish. You have like the Booty Bay, the Bloodsail Buccaneers, killing Booty Bay guards until we get that. Like you have these different things that are like, okay, just grinding rep in some quests, possibly PvP. There's Gammerita again. I don't think it's worth killing her. I don't care enough. Okay. Look, these guys are really... I don't know what they're doing, unless they're doing what I'm doing. And trying to... No, there's Gammerita coming over to us. But Gammerita will rock my world if I'm not at full resources, so... Oh, they're gonna fight Gammerita. We did get 2 turtle scales, so we only need 1. What are they doing to her? Oh, I see. I don't know why they pulled her. Unless they don't want to fight her. And if that's the case... Alright, let's try. Okay. We're gonna see how it goes. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna just focus on just totems, heals. There you go, that was good. Pretty good. I feel like if I keep the totems and heals up, it'll be okay. That's pretty good. Because they're going to need reapplication very soon. I think we got it. I think we'll be fine. Okay, all totems are down. I think I can afford 1 lightning. Yeah, got him. Love it. And it's 1,000 XP every time you kill that. Got the 3 turtle scales, so we're actually 2 over. Of course we are. Alright, let's go ahead and open up. Let's build the 1 turtle scale helm. Because that will actually open up multiple not a bad helmet, actually. 30. Yeah, it's just the thread. The thread count on it. Alright, let's go sell the junk we have. Yeah, because there's no leatherworking supplies or anything out there, I don't think. Because otherwise I would buy this heavy silken thread. We have one that we need. All right. Or if I could get, because where did it go? Yeah, I got put up there. And that actually opened up a couple spaces. It's cool though. Ripple recovery. Oh, we have that one done too. Oh no, we don't. That's, yeah, we do, but I mean that's walking over there. That's not actually like going back to Orgrimmar. Critical effect of healing and lightning. Problem is I don't really use lightning very much. Alright, so this does buy us about a 20-30 minutes of questing. So, not counting all of those things. So it looks like message to the Wildhammer, looking for the Sky Plume. Those are our biggest ones. Okay, repair my gear, and then bam, 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 bam. So we gained 5 gold doing that too, so that's pretty nice. Just since the last time, we're now 5 gold over, but remember, part of it is leveling up our stuff. So the message to the Wildhammer is killing those High Veil, which we also need the Ripple recovery. So I say we're going to make our way all the way across. We'll kill where we need to kill. But we're going to really focus on these things. The lines of communication, the high main, and we need the Venom Bottles over there too. So we're going to go work our way over to this side of the world. And just whatever, we'll kill as we go if we need. Yeah, so I really don't think Searing Gorge is going to take me very long, which is what I'm on right now in my dry run. Probably about a quarter to a third of the way done with it. Do a little bit more today. Okay, so right now if we find the Prowlers, these Prowlers are part of my life, but I'm not really that worried about it. We're not doing any of the elites yet. So we do need these Stalkers, so I will fight them. I will fight you, Sam, I am. I mean, becoming 51 is going to be great, too. But yeah, even like when we did the... Oh, one of the things I have to do also is... I have to... One of these days when we're flying around, I've got to re-type in the elders, because I deleted them. I was like, oh, I'm going to delete them. But no, I should keep the ones I've actually already done. Alright, we need 15 of those guys, and there's another one. That was just the first one. He just went on stealth mode. He dropped 2 different kinds of wolf meat. Tender and red. Yum. I mean, we're not using totems, but this is also a little bit more... Okay, we're keeping our eye out for a Skylord. One of these quests also has us killing, like, the other ones. The other, Griffins, but I think you have to do this Skylord thing first. Or you have to do the message to the wild... I don't know. You have to do something first. Yeah, we're kind of making our way over. I hear you. Yeah, see these little Silvermane Stalkers? They're everywhere. But we do need 15. And we need 6,000 more XP to level up to 51. That'd be cool. And then that means we'll have fishing back on the menu again. But we won't do that today. We did enough grinding today. We need to get some real questing going on, which we've started to do. I mean, the turtles... Nah, that wasn't interesting. I hear another one. So, yeah, I guess we're just killing them because they're causing problems in the area. That was basically the lore behind this, is they are deadly wolves, and if we could help Ravon Tusk Village with them, they'd be happy about that. Typical WoW quest fodder. Another thick hide. And we're looking for the Sky Lords. I hear another one. There he is. The Sky Lords are these single griffins. They patrol throughout the land. They're not particularly hard. It's just... And they're not that rare. They're just, I would say, uncommon. Because they only have a certain... probably half a dozen spawn spots throughout the zone, and they only appear as singles. They patrol, they start moving once they spawn. So all of those things kind of... I think this might be the leatherworking trainer dude, but we want... There's 3 different ones. We want the one that is... Tribal? Oh, that's a Vile Branch. Witch Doctor. Okay, I was wrong. I'm pretty sure one of them is out here, though, in the Hinterlands. We want the Dragon Scale one. I think that one's going to be coolest for us, since we're focused on male. Yeah, little dude. Silvermane Stalkers. It's pretty good. We need those guys, too. We need 20 of them? Jeez Louise. Okay, so we'll kill those guys too. That's I remember when we picked up the quests yesterday, having that thought, like, man, like every quest is so grindy out here. So much farming. It's like forced leveling up. So, especially if you're Horde, this is a really good place to gain levels. Especially if you're doing some job work like we've been doing. Like, we'll basically have just gained a whole level right now on our own. Without hardly even doing the quests. And then there are those elite quests. They're going to be nice. I think you should be able to... Oh, there's another stealth guy. I think you should be able to skin these L beasts. But I guess it's feathers. But I want to get that invisible wolf over there, too. So yeah, this is just the beginning of killing these guys. And that's the part I was worried about, is it's going to be opening up. Or adding all these extra inventory things to us. The downside about, like, trying to take out multiple different kinds of quests in one little circuit is you get all the different loot tables from all the different mobs. Now, really... Now, some people just don't pick this stuff up. They'll just let... let mobs drop or whatever. Let, like, graze or vendor trash just sit by the wayside. And I'm trying to not really parse the whole zone. I'm just trying to make a straight line, because there's plenty of stuff we can do up there. Other quest stuff, but I don't want to get sucked into that. There's a dead savage. There he is. I want these. Since we've already killed so many wolves, I want the wolves more than anything else. The owl beasts, whatever. Obviously, they're plentiful. Say we need about 6 more mobs to level up, including this one, so 5 more after this guy. Look at that one. He's coming up on us. These wolves don't really give us anything special, but they do give that rugged leather. Dead savage owl beast. Yeah, so we really ultimately need to go over here to this Venom Bottles, first and foremost. Because that's a low-level quest that opens up, I don't know, something we have to go back to Undercity, maybe? I don't know. I think it leads, that's the one that ultimately leads to a Zul'Farrak quest and a Shadra, summoning the spider. Okay, we've killed 3 Savage Owl Beasts. Alright. I'm going to try to be more focused. But we are listening out for the Prowlers. We're about halfway through the zone, so the Prowlers should stop appearing. Hopefully we can get lucky and see a Savage Owl Beast. A Pride Lord. There is the Sky Lord. We got one. Okay, and that's another Savage Owl Beast. But okay, so these guys just slowly pat the zone. Oh, I hear a stealthy dude too. Yeah, right there, Silvermane Stalker. But let's get this one first. I feel like there's a few things around here I could probably fight. I don't think we can skin these. Yeah, there's that wolf. We're going to go for him next. And there's Savage. Okay, so, oh yeah, we can skin him. But we also got the plume that we need. Oh, where's this guy at? There he is. Okay, this will be our 10th one. So 10 out of 15, not too shabby. Oh my gosh. Skylord just immediately spawned right back. Don't need that. What? He reset. Oh, that's weird. So we pulled him too far off of his comfort zone, I guess. Kind of weird. It's whatever. This time he should be okay. So you do all this grinding, and then you see one like there with the Skylord there, where it's like, yeah, just kill one. Just go find one. Okay, here's another Owl Beast. These are these are all part of the Revantusk kind of guarding patrol. Oh, my little... Oh, we leveled up. My watch is like saying, hey, you're being sedentary, not a lot of movement today, buddy. Get off your butt. I hear a stealth wolf. Well, guess what? I'm not doing that for a few minutes. Excuse me, we did gain +2 to all stats except agility, only +1. Which, that's lame. We are now 51, that's great. Love it. And we still have a whole other bar of rested XP. Like, this is dope. There's another one. I mean, oh, look at that. Boom, that was over 1,000 damage right there. It's great. It's like 1200 if you count the lightning shield, just all the things all at once. Any RFC groups? I think it's funny, like, also a lot of the times when I see people, like, advertising for positions for RFC, I'm like, why? Who cares? Just literally take anyone. Ragefire Chasm. Or, so, like, when I see, like, need a tank, need a healer, I'm like, do you? You certainly don't need a tank. Having someone that can heal is nice. But, I mean, it's Ragefire Chasm. You can literally do it with anything. You could, if you have a hunter with a pet, or a Void Walker, you're fine. For sure. But you could probably handle with anybody. Like, if you're a warrior, you can tank it. Doesn't matter your spec. But even more, I saw one the other day that was advertising for it, but it was like looking for ranged DPS or some crap like that. I'm like, what? Why? Why do you care? There's no loot that drops. I think it's only greens that come out of Ragefire Chasm. Even for the quests, I don't even know. I don't think there's a... I think it's just greens. And not even just generic greens at that. So, I don't know. I don't know what the thought process is there. These elders are still appearing on my map too, and that's annoying. Because they're not real. Alright, so we are almost out. Oh, we need Silvermane Howlers too? I didn't realize that. I didn't realize we needed both kinds of wolf. Alright. I mean, really, we can just kind of sort of make our way here through the forest and just kill everything that we see. Oh, there is a Silvermane Stalker. I do want to kill that guy. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, look. It's like they're circling me in a super creepy way. I'm gonna go back and get them both. They don't need to worry their pretty little manes about me. Okay. First, let's get this one. I mean, we're so close to, we need only 3 more, and here's 2 right here, so there's some free real estate. So I kind of want to get all the stalkers just to get that off the map, since we did so well fighting them all. The Savage Beast, sure. That'd be nice too. I hit him again. I'm like, what? So the other one was right over here. So this will be the 14th one, but I really thought there was just 15. I didn't realize it was killing 30 of these stupid wolves, because you also need 15 howlers, but oh well. So we're just going to basically grind out for 5 more minutes or so, and then wherever we're at, we're just going to stop, because we're in the middle of our adventure here of going out and killing. But we really did a lot. We did all of the turtles, which was huge. And then now we're just starting the grinding, killing process. Go ahead and get these owl beasts too. I'm also backtracking just a little bit because I want to find one more stalker. Nobody's dropping any drink for me to have, so I don't like that. But we'll probably fight mobs soon. Humanoid mobs. That's that Skylord again. You can hear the breeze in the trees. That's cool. Okay, here our final guy. There we go. So here's our final stalker. I guess we should kill the owl beasts too. The owl beasts are only in this region as well, but we'll be able to see where they're at a little better once these stalkers are off the map. But now I feel like, whatever, let's get them all down too. Okay, so now they just popped off the map. There we go. And this, after this guy, this is our halfway point on the Savage Owl Beast. We'll just need 10 more. Then we can go work our way out to the Howlers. Actually, I'm going to kind of bypass the Howlers, I think. So my goal... Actually, I think I'm going to bypass the Owl Beasts for now, because we will fight some when we're rescuing this chicken. And I kind of want to make my way over to the Ripple Recovery, find out what we have to do there. And that's kind of where I want to finish, to be honest. And but I want to get this Venom Bottle first. Those are my short-term goals for the next few minutes. Although I can't say no to the Owl Beasts when they're like right on me like this. Also, there's some free real estate right there. Yeah, I kind of want to beeline over for the Venom Bottles, I think. Oops. Oh, that thing disappeared. Alright, I am gonna beeline now, but I still can't say no to killing the Owl Beasts when they're right in my way. Until I get down to where there's like only 3 or 4 left, then I could change my mind. Because we will kill at least 3 when we're rescuing that chicken. We already have that stalker. Don't need those guys. Now I want to avoid them. Okay, we've got 12 of them. Okay. Alright, heading straight over now. No stalkers, I don't care. There's a stalker we could skin at least. I don't even know. There's Skylord. See, the Skylords are not that rare. That's what I'm saying. You just need one. They're pretty prevalent. There's the Savage Owl Beast. If we start moving in this direction, I'm not going to pick that one. Yeah, we haven't even barely moved that far. It's because we backtracked so far. Well, and even right now, I'm not moving in the right direction. I mean, I do need to go south a little bit. So that's not that crazy. If I move this way. Level do you got to be to tank RFC? Alright, so this is going to be our 15th one. We're down to 5. So those are the silver mane howlers that we need. So that's the next kind of wolf we need 30 of. That means we're starting to get into the easier half of the hinterlands. We're down to needing 5 Savage Owl Beasts. Oops. There's a stalker. See, there's another Savage Owl Beast. The howlers, I believe, don't go stealth. That's primitive. So now we're at the... Look, there's a mithril just sitting there. don't want the primitive. So yeah, we're right there on the borderline between the eastern and western hinterlands, which is like a clear delineation of like 3 levels of difficulty or whatever. It's kind of interesting. Those feathers, I don't even remember. I think that was an alliance quest. Yeah, that's the one from Darnassus. Those are the slimes. I don't think we have to kill those as alliance either. As horde, I mean. Oh, he calls for help. There's another savage owl beast right there. Playing with fire a little bit there. Let myself get quite low. I'm gonna go after this other savage owl beast. I just can't stop. The creeping ruin. Alright, I'm gonna go. Now that's it. I'm not even fighting mobs. I'm beelining for those Venom Bottles. In one way or another, because after you get the Venom Bottles, I think you have to go to Terran Mill. So if we beeline for the Venom Bottles and go down to Terran Mill, we'll be fine. I'm not killing that wolf, even though we need it. Just want the Venom Bottles. Look, those are the regular Griffins. You need those too. Super annoying. That's an actual annoying quest whenever we pick that one up. Yeah, I can't remember where the Venom Bottles need to get turned in. We haven't been on this side as our characters yet. This is going to be nice when we do go over there. We do need some fishing. We'll do that on the next episode. I don't know if... This might take... It might take us 5 episodes to get through this because this was so time-consuming. The first 2 were so time-consuming. Because next episode we can really, really grind out and focus. But we're going to need an entire episode, basically, to run the elites. So we'd have to finish everything in one episode, which that episode might happen. I don't know. I really don't know when it's going to happen. Yeah, it won't be tomorrow. Tomorrow my goal would be to make a shorty. Then if I get on target, and then, like, let's say I get lazy and I skip a day. Then, yeah, I don't want to skip 2 days. That's too much. Gotta try to be better. So maybe, I'm anticipating the earliest would be Friday when I get to do it. Okay, so down here is the Venom Bottles. All of these Wither Barks, we don't have a quest to kill them. But if you go in here, on the table are those Venom Bottles. Look, there's like a bearskin rug. Okay, this is also where you come to save Sharpbeak, I guess. These bottles hold a vile green venom. Considering the number of bottles in this village, the Witherbarks must deem it very important. Perhaps an apothecary in nearby Terran Mill would like a sample. That's what we'll do. We'll go to Terran Mill now, and that will be where we log. So we'll pick up and turn in Venom Bottles, but basically we'll walk our way down around, and then when we come back, we'll come back for Ripple Recovery, and whatever his second part is. Yeah, we have plenty of quests to do. I just don't know if there's enough. I don't know that we will have the opportunity. This feels like 3 more episodes. If I had to guess. Because we spent essentially the majority of 2 episodes grinding out 2 turtle scales. See, there are all these trained razorbills. We haven't even killed. We need to kill those. But we don't have the quest yet. Alright, so if you come down here, you can make your way back into the Hinterlands and go to Terran Mill. It's actually pretty darn close. Not as bad as it seems. You come over here. Alrighty. The only unique, interesting thing is if you come from Hillsbrad into the Hinterlands, which we've obviously done at some point, this valley is guarded by two named Alliance Griffins, and I don't know if they're ever directly referred to in a quest. I feel like maybe an NPC talks about them. But Granistad and Kurdros. So they're the kind of guards, I believe. Or maybe that's not. So let's look up Granistad. Okay, he's an NPC. Let's see what people say about him. Another named Kurdros. Drop rate. Their drop rate is very high. Oh, that's what it is. For those long feathers, you don't specifically need. You can go kill those. But other than that... Yeah, so they are named Guardians. Yeah, so I don't know what the story is. That apparently is not known. Yeah, don't know. Okay, so can look into that another time if we want. So let's go. We were getting the Venom Bottles. That's the easiest quest in the zone for Horde. Picked it up. And it leads to something. There's a second step. Oh, but we can...
Hello, gentle shaman. The day has been long and not a single experiment successful. I hope you bring good news to me.
And what is this? It appears to be venom from some arachnoid creature, I deem. And where did you get it?
Okay, so already completed. Bam, bam. And it's going to open up an undamaged venom sac, and I have no idea where... I can't remember where that comes from.
I must have a fresh sample of the venom you brought me. The spiders from which it was gathered must dwell in the hinterlands. Hunt them until you find an undamaged venom sac and bring it to me. You will find many spiders near the troll city of Shadra Alor. Do not tarry, adventurer, for the venom sac must be fresh.
So when you get it, that sounds like a timer. So you can get it right there. The good thing is, though, that there is... Yeah, this is tailoring supplies. So we should be able to get our stuff that we need. We need another heavy silken thread for a turtle scale helm, right? Let's make sure we're building the right thing since I'm a freaking idiot. Yeah, turtle scale helm. Okay. Okay. Then after this, we need 2 turtle scale bracers. We still haven't found the wild vine, so... overall, though, this is going to... roll forward positively. Okay, cool. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, and we... Oh, dang it. Okay, so we're going to build 2 turtle scale bracers, and I should have built those first because the helmet is orange, and if 240 kicks it down, now I will be able to learn the pattern, the tough scorpion, but I need 245 for the leggings that I have and the wild leather boots. Maybe this will hopefully get me to 241. Who knows? See, they're green now. I should have done it the other way around because now, so I wasted an opportunity for a level up by going with the helm first. Lame. Now, what do the tough scorpion stuff? If I find scorpion scale, I guess it's could be useful. Particularly once we do these shoulders. They are male. Come on, please give me a level. They did not. So I did screw myself out of a point. It's not like the end of the world, but it is pretty lame. Okay. All right.
Watch your back.
So let's learn that.
I can't
No,
use that.
that one. Okay. So if we look at these bracers, the tough scorpion bracers, shoulders, I mean, 16 scorpion scales and 12. That's only 4 scorpion scales to make the bracers. Yeah, those all require magic. The stupid turtle scales. These are the best. The Nightscape are just the best. Sure, building wild leather is the best if you get the wild vine. And of course, if you get the flasks of mojo, that's pretty useful too. But we would need surplus wild vine. All right, so that's good. That's a good spot to stop. And we actually have gotten down. Even with picking that up, we've gotten a couple spots quested down. We still have 1 quest to pick up there. Yeah, that's about it. All right, everybody. So this is a good spot for the day. We have another episode in the pipe, 5x5. I thank you, as always, for watching, listening, and tuning in. And I will see all of you next time on Lore of Warcraft.